This is Harry Judd for Boxing Social in partnership with Empire Fight Store. We're at the Trafford Centre here. It's open workout day. Liam Smith versus Chris Eubank. Delighted to be joined by Ekow Essuman on perhaps, other than the main event, the best fight of the night, mate. This is an absolute barnstorm, Ekow.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's a wicked fight. I obviously came across the road from Frank Warren to fight on a boxer show, so I'm all up for it.
On away territory?
Yeah, on away territory. They put in an offer for the fight, so this is a fight I've just chosen to take. It's not my mandatory. Yeah, so
I was with Sean McGoldrick this morning, who said you're the British champion king. You defended it that many times.
Well, proof's in the pudding.
Hopefully this weekend, though, you'll be adding the IBF European and the WBC silver to the...
I'll be adding that green.
Adding that
green one.
Manchester, though, obviously you're fighting here again, making home in this city. It's a huge event, this one, isn't it? A great way to start the year.
Well, I was on another interview a couple of weeks ago, and someone said, the interviewer said, it isn't a card unless Ekow Essuman's on it. So he was just like, what about Ekow? Here I am.
You're number 5 in the British. Yeah, in terms of your guys' rankings, you're pretty much neck and neck in this one.
Yeah, I mean, like on BoxRec, we're neck and neck. On Boxing News that came out, I think it was this week. I'm number 2, he's number 5. But I mean, it's so whatever you call it. Our rankings are very close, so it's only up to me to take his ranking and make sure they're not.
Yeah, apologies. I said you were number 5. No, you're number 2. He's number 5. That's what Boxing News said. But look, you both with GB together. We know that that's been out. I'm led to believe that you beat him for the main GB squad and left him on the development. Is that the case? Is that how it went down?
What happened was, it was me, Josh Kelly, I think Scott Fitzgerald, and one or two others simmering, and Chris was there as well. However, I believe he thought he wasn't going to get a looking in, so he left the squads early.
Back to those GB days. How much do you remember your time together? Were you mates together?
You know what? I didn't have a problem with Chris. We weren't mates, but we weren't not mates. We were very respectful of each other. I always told him at GB, like, look, we've all boxed with each other on GB now, but in the pros we're going to meet each other. We might as well make sure we meet each other and make money.
Did you guys, I know a lot of people when they go GB, you travel the world together. So you guys didn't dorm together? You didn't stay in the same hotel together?
Nah, I've dormed with Josh Kelly. I've dormed with Scott Fitzgerald. That was different.
How was that? Go on.
It was different, but you know what?
What do you mean different though?
Different because me and him just used to try and rip each other's heads off. But then one Christmas we got domed with each other, and we were just like, it's awkward because tomorrow we're gonna try and take each other's heads off, but you're all right, you know, and then you'll be like, you're all right as well, you know.
Because like, I've seen the footage and stuff. I know people at GB. There's a lot of sparring which happens in those dormitories. Do you guys have the head guards on, going at it?
Well, not in the dormitories, but obviously in the gym and whatnot. Yeah, it's very techie. Yeah, it's very techie.
Obviously he's here this week. He'll be here in a moment for the open workout. You expecting a warm welcome from him? He seems to have a lot of beef towards you.
You know what? I'm not bothered. If I'm in his head living rent-free, I couldn't care less. Yeah.
I do a lot of things better than him, and he knows that. Your response?
Pardon?
I do a lot of things better than him, and he knows that. Your response?
My response, I've got more titles, I've done more rounds, I've done longer rounds, I've knocked out opponents that he's not knocked out. He's fought William Warburton twice on points. I stopped William Warburton. He had to stop in the corner because he was being sick. I don't need to say much else. I mean, I think in his head.
Finally then, looking at what's next and stuff, let's say this weekend is successful. Will you be defending that British title to the day you retire?
When this weekend is successful and I've got that new green WBC title, I think I might have to maybe relinquish the British. But you know what it is? I just want to keep pushing on and get my ranking higher. So if something lets me do that, and if keeping the British meant that this fight could happen, I'm happy.